Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. We're going to do a 3-minute world challenge. And we're in Florida. Yeah, absolutely. That's the Florida plate right there with the little orange in the middle. We're in Florida. Okay. Now we just have to figure out where in Florida we are. Eagle. Roomba, you watching? Can you give me a hint? Is this anywhere by where you live? Help me out, would you? Help a fellow YouTuber out. Describe to me where we are. Although it seems unlikely, one, that a Roomba is watching this channel at all, but then two, that he's watching a GeoGuessr. It just doesn't seem like his sort of style. Northern Lion, absolutely. I mean, he used to do these. Doesn't really anymore, but he used to. That's how I got into it, was him. South Martin Regional Utility North Water Plant. So South Martin Regional. Alright. Some railroad crossing here. Southeast Dixie Highway. Well, there's a Dixie Highway pretty much everywhere in the United States. For sale, not really helpful. No area code is going to help me figure out where we are there. Let's just keep going along here and see. Follow the rail, follow Dixie Highway because it's a named highway, so maybe we can get somewhere interesting. That's more South Mountain Utility. Yeah, it's the exact same kind of construction there, stylings, if you will. It's very good branding. 90 seconds. If I were going to guess, to me, this looks more like, oh, shoot. Kind of like north of Orlando. I mean, we're not really talking Miami. I'm not really thinking the Panhandle either. It looks a little more like we're somewhere in Orlando, Kissimmee, that kind of thing. And less like we're in the Everglades or down south by Miami. Like I said, I mean, it just looks more like, I don't know, central. What do we got going here? Mariner Sands, main entrance. Okay. I mean, there's nothing really that's going to change my mind of that, I don't think, at this point. There's VFW Hall, voter precinct 20, which if I knew where that was, we'd be all set. My Sea Branch State Park. Losing my mind. Oh, my family is going down to Orlando. Let's just say we're like by Leesburg. North of Leesburg. What the heck? Or, it's by Palm Beach. Crazy. Did not look like that at all. Clearly, I don't know anything about Florida. But anyway, my family's going down to Florida in a few months. Should be a good time. Oh, perfect. U.S. Highway. Crappy camera. But it is a U.S. highway, so chances are good we can come upon an exit here. And even with the low-quality camera, we might be able to make some magic happen. But it's definitely set up like a U.S. highway. Could be a Canadian highway, but those are the only two I'm going to think about as sources for crappy cameras, to be honest with you. Alright, we've got a sign coming up here on the left. Let's see what this says. As best we can view it. Yeah, I mean, that's not helpful at all. We really need an exit. The exit signs are big enough that I think magic can happen from that. Part of the problem with the old cameras, too, the click area for the circles is not as big. And so we lose a little bit on that as well. That sign is actually for that. It looks like one of the old food, Actually, yeah, so it sort of looks like there's an exit back there. But let's go this way until at least 140, and then we'll go in the other direction. It definitely looks like there's an exit coming up. Yeah, definitely, 100% there's an exit coming up. So let's go back to the start and go west this time instead of east. There's definitely an exit coming up here. So we'll try and get some information out of that. Hopefully I didn't just start right on the exit and I just missed it because I wasn't paying attention. No, here we go. Alright, this is so not helpful because that's a county road. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal. But maybe coming back the other side, there'll be an indication of what road we're on. Nope. What's going on with this? Oh, there's another exit coming right up. Okay, that's good. Back-to-back exits might help us some. We're crossing a river, it looked like. Oh, yep. Oh, come on. That's the road we're on. US 22? Looks like we're on US 22. I don't know where that is. I've got 50 seconds to figure it out. I really wish it was an interstate, but then it probably wouldn't have the crappy camera. US 22. All right, we got to go. We got to move. We got to get big. US 22. What do we think, huh? US 20 runs through the entire heartland of America. US 22. I don't even know where to begin looking for 22. I don't think we'd go too wrong, honestly, in Indiana or Illinois. So let's go mid-Illinois. That's not bad. Oh, it was 20. It wasn't 22. It's just really weird. Cool. I've never actually driven on that part of US 20. In Iowa? Outside of Manchester? Interesting. Alright. 3 rounds to go. Oh, perfect. I love these awkward angles. So here's the bad news. Right, we're in a handheld location. This is somebody's taking vacation photos and uploading them to Google. So this is probably like a famous place, but I have no idea where it is. This could be quite poor syntax. Let's just try and go this way. And part of the other problems with all these, right, is that we're up close to it, so I'm not sure what that means. It's just a bunch of stuff in different languages. Right, so it's like this home or temple or something cut into cliffs. So, oh yeah, well that's exactly where we are. Would you get out of the way? Thank you. So, I don't know. It's like a house cut into a cliff on the banks of a river. Oh, wow. Kind of looks like South America, if I had to guess. And I'm going to have to. But it has that sort of South American vibe to it. I don't know how else to explain it. Just the plant life around it looks like something that you might see. Or we're in Thailand. Buddhist caves, bog, 5th, 7th century. No, that's Sanskrit. So, if that's Sanskrit, are we in Bangladesh? Up in the mountains of Bangladesh? We'd be way up here if that's the case. Bog. I don't know if I'll find anything that says that. Bangladesh is a very interesting border. Apparently there's Sanskrit in Nepal as well. Okay, that's unfortunate. For us anyway, because we're having to guess. I would believe Nepal before I would believe Bengal, so let's do that. Oh no, we're in India proper, man. Bog, yeah, there it is. Wow. I mean, it's Sanskrit. That's sort of the problem. That's the ancient language of this entire region. So, that's okay. At least we found the Sanskrit, or we would have been way in trouble. Okay, yellow lines on the outside, white lines on the inside. I'm going to guess this is a left driving culture, because it sort of looks like South Africa. Let's just drive along and try and... Yep, saw the arrows. So this is a left driving culture. It seems likely it's South Africa based on the vegetation. And we're just going to have to figure out where. Kind of looks like where we were the last time. You know, talking about a Roomba watching this, because, again, I don't think he is. Marula Lodge. Okay. I wonder if the big YouTubers still watch, like, other YouTubers. Is that a thing? Right? I still do. I still watch Northern Lion a lot, because I just like watching his Binding of Isaac runs. I still watch a Roomba. Less Quill and Mathis, but those are the big four that really got me into listening to that and have their interactions and thinking, man, maybe I should give this a try because I think I could, at least have the same kind of level of fun that they're having. So maybe it's decent. I mean, Quill, I know Quill has watched at least one because he mentioned it on a tweet to me like way back at the beginning saying, hey, don't quit, keep going. I'm like, whoa, that's Quill 18 talking to me. That's amazing. And I watch Miss Carsonell now and again. I mean, granted, some of that's because she's a cute Scotswoman, and I've got kind of a soft spot for cute Scotswomen. But, Briarstone's a good time. Enter Elysium now and again, Avak. But obviously my watching time is limited, so how do they still watch things at all? Do they never watch? How's that work? I don't know, because I feel guilty in some ways I'm not supporting, and some others that I do. I don't know. I hang out at their Twitch streams a lot when I can. I mean, I still work the 9 to 5 or the 10 to 6 as it is. So I don't get to watch a lot of it, but I try and nip into Kiss for Lux on Sunday morning. I was there this morning, for instance, just lurking. Did not participate. And I'm saying all this to basically cover up the fact that I have no idea where in South Africa we are. Probably north of Lesotho, if I'm going to make a guess. Yeah, I completely went the wrong way, obviously. Well, let's do it. Let's say north of Lesotho. Kind of like by Virginia. That's not bad. We were way north of Lesotho, but, that's okay. Alright, final round. Let's see what we got. Ooh, by the water. I like it. Anything about me at all, I love the water. So I suspect we might be in Japan. It's just something I've wondered about. Do other big YouTubers still watch YouTube? Do you hang out on each other's streams and everything? I did see that, by the way. We're traveling on the 305. I did catch that. The water is to our west, but I'm not sure if that's going to help. I mean, we might as well go along the west coast. Why not? Go along the west coast, see if we see a 305. Like right here, for instance. That's lucky. How far does it travel? 305 makes it down through here. I don't know how I'm going to be able to tell the difference. There's going to be another short one. Let's just put it right in the middle of where the 305 is. That's pretty good. That's lucky as sin right there. I don't think I would have ever gotten that one. So there we go, 18963. So it just makes me wonder, I mean, it's the same thing like collaborating. How do you start out collaborating with people? Because, especially me, I have well over 500 videos now at this point. Well over, like a dozen over 500 at this point posted. And it's kind of like, when does the fanboy wear off? Maybe it never does. I don't know. If you have any experience with that, let me know, because I would be very curious. Like I said, 18963, that's a pretty good run. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. It definitely helps in all the search rankings and everything. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.